Modern single mothers are underestimating the men that they tried to scam for child support. The free ride is over, and these women are freaking out. We've got one for you here today from Alpha Central titled Baby Mother is Furious After He Quits Six-Figure Job to Pay Less Child Support. Let's jump into it.
My baby daddy quit his job as an electrician where he was making over 6 figures a year to work a minimum wage job at a fast food place just so he wouldn't have to pay me $3,000 a month in child support. Is that not ridiculous? He would rather take a massive pay cut than to give me money to pay for his kids. I'm just so pissed right now because how the fuck do I pay for my mortgage? How am I going to pay for my mortgage? And you can tell me to go get a job, but then who's going to watch my kids? Because putting my kids in daycare is going to cost more than my freaking house. So I told him when we first got together I was never going to get a job and he was going to have to take care of me, and he was okay with that. But now we're divorced and he's saying that he shouldn't be paying my bills.
When women go on rants like this, they make it clear that the safety and well-being of their children is secondary to the mother's comfort. Just a quick reminder, guys, I have a second channel. The link is in the pinned comment. Make sure you go and check it out. Now back to the video.
My eye on you.
And why is that?
Look at your heart. I like your energy.
Thank you so much. Wait, that girl has my phone. Your number in?
I feel like we're closer than that now. Have a good night.
Crazy. We gotta get out of here.
Modern women brag about how they're tuned to pick up on the slight hints and gestures, but whenever a man makes it clear that he's not interested, interesting how she doesn't pick up on that.
You see a lot of talk online talking about how like men are like becoming women and all that shit. Nobody ever talks about the technicalities of it. Like for example, like I'm talking to this guy, right? I didn't respond to him for like 13 hours, I guess, because we've been snapping. But I don't really use Snap, and I told him that, but I was like asleep for like 2/3 of it, and now he's like doing that stupid shit. He's trying to teach me a lesson. Yeah.
He's not teaching this woman a lesson. He's posting stuff on social media, same as millions of other people. She's just upset that he's not putting his life on hold to talk to a woman who's clearly not interested in him.
Like, you piss a guy off and all of a sudden, like, he's got everything in the world to post on his, like, Snapchat story while he's, like, ignoring you. It's like, he didn't ever post before, but now it's, like, now it's time, you know what I mean? It's like, why are we, like, in middle school? Like, we're not, like, we cannot do this. Like, bring back wars, dude.
These women are insane. They legitimately think that forcing a man to fight in a war is somehow going to make him even more romantic and manly. That is not only arrogant, it's also deeply insulting and shows how little humanity women like this actually have.
Right.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm sorry. He has a girlfriend. He can't do that.
Hold on. Never mind.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
who you are.
Sorry.
I like to.
Thank you. I'll take you for a ride.
Dude, actually, I have help.
I can't. I'm sorry. He's talking to a girl, but nothing official yet, so let's just leak the whole detail, bro.
When we were kids, we were told endlessly to never accept rides from strangers, but apparently modern women think there should be an exception to that rule if a dude drives a really cool or expensive vehicle. Then it's perfectly safe.
So they like point at this guy that was like across the bar that was like kind of looking at me. And they were like, you have to walk up to that guy. Like, he's already looking at you, blah, blah, blah. He looks interested. And I was like, okay, like, what should I say? And I was like, should I just literally walk up and be like, you really look like you want to buy me a drink right now? And my friends were like, yeah. Like, they were like hyping me up so much. They're like, you have to say that. Like, that's so perfect. It's not.
She was clearly being sabotaged. All she had to do was walk up and say hello and not use a pickup line that isn't even ironically cute, but they wanted her to humiliate herself so that she would never approach men again. That's what the sisterhood does well. They keep each other down.
But anyway, I got so much courage up, and I finally like walked over to him. He was standing there with like 2 of his guy friends, and I just tap on his shoulder and he turns to me and I was like, you really look like you want to buy me a drink right now. And you want to know what he said? He looks me dead in the eyes and goes, no, I don't. Oh, okay. Well, let me just go flush myself down the toilet or something. Like, Jesus.
If she was just a little more friendly, then she might have gotten a free drink out of the deal, but she was more concerned about having a moment than she was actually meeting a dude.
I'm tired of being hated. Not all men. Don't let me into that.
And here we have an adult. Adulting.
Tired of being hated. Women have been hated since the beginning of time.
Oh, so that's the excuse, is it? Since, according to some, women have been hated since the beginning of time, it would naturally make sense for some women to decide to hate all men in return and somehow balance the scales by using hate.
Hate isn't exclusive to genders. People have been hating people since the dawn of time. That's nothing new. We don't feel the need to hate everyone because of that. That takes too much effort, and there's literally zero benefit for having that much hate.
Bearing in mind, of course, that there are so many men out there that have never done a thing wrong to a woman in their lives, and also taking into consideration that the number of good men out there vastly outnumber the bad. But yes, of course, let's lump all men together because that makes the most rational sense.
What's disturbing is how women like that think that having that much hate for other people is normal. There's nothing normal with hating an entire group of people for virtually no reason. That's incredibly unhealthy and also dangerous.
It's rude for a man to ask a woman to weigh themselves in the middle of the street.
Okay, so is it rude for you? Wait, hold on, let me speak on like, okay, like
I'm 54 years old.
She's not letting me speak. Listen, isn't it? Well, you're not letting me speak. That's very rude to interrupt.
I was speaking to you first.
And you weren't letting me speak.
Finish, so
okay, you're still interrupting me. 200. Emma, can I speak, please?
Yeah, go ahead, speak.
Okay, so you're saying it's rude for a man to judge based on weight, right?
No,
so,
it's meant to judge any woman for any reason, and it's meant.
So don't judge based on height then, and I won't judge based on weight.
Are you kidding? I'm 54 years old. I'm 6 feet tall, and I've been 6 feet tall my whole.
So what does that have to do with
Okay,
it?
what I'm gonna say to you is that don't insult women in the street. It's not gonna make you famous on TikTok.
She feels insulted by me just pulling out a scale, but guys are supposed to be okay with being judged because they're too short.
You can tell that her husband has to deal with her arguments all of the time. If he's not on the business end of her ignorance, then he's trying to drag her out of arguments with random people when they go out.
Clearly the apps aren't working for me right now or for like anyone, so I'm making it my mission tonight to speak to one guy that I would be interested in, just one, out in public in the wild. You would think this wouldn't be that big of a deal or that difficult, but...
Yeah, so a little update on that. I did go up to someone. I actually went up to a bartender at my favorite bar, mistake number one, and I got his number. And then we chatted back and forth for a day, and then we were about to make plans. And then he ghosted me, so this is why I don't go up to men.
She got rejected by one dude and now she's giving up, but she's also the type of woman who will tell men to shoot their shots because rejection isn't that big of a deal. But she only says that because she got used to being the one handing out rejections.
I think women should go through whole phases.
Oh, like when they sleep with multiple people. I think that kind of just damages your character. How are you going to get into a relationship if you're just like sleeping around? For girls, it's perceived like differently. If guys sleep around, it's like alright, but like when a guy hears like how many times a girl has slept around, then like it's a big issue. Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it?
Yeah, don't do it.
It's been proven time and time again that women who hook up with a whole bunch of guys are oftentimes psychologically damaged beyond the point of no return. There is no benefit to having a 304 phase, but they insist on doing it anyway.
I'm at Kazunori in New York, and I'm sitting at the bar across from a really hot guy. I'm like whispering because he's pretty close to me, even though he's wearing his AirPods and on his phone. But he's by himself and I'm by myself, and I'm just like, and Omi would totally go up to him and just be like, hey, I think you're cute. But new me is trying to be feminine, autopilot. But like, are you single? I want to know.
The guy is sitting by himself. He's on his phone with AirPods in. He clearly doesn't want to be bothered, but she doesn't care because her feelings and her boredom are more important than respecting his boundaries.
How do I go about this? That's him. It's hard to do this when someone's like fully online in their digital space. But I want to say hi. I'm in the mood to flirt. I think I'm just gonna do it. Like, I have nothing to lose. I don't even live here.
Okay, I did it, and he was engaged. Sent help. I took a reclip of it. I had to.
He was really respectful about it, but you know what? This made me realize that, sorry, there's this like fountain in the background. This made me realize that if a guy is engaged, he should be wearing an engagement ring. Like, how am I supposed to know? I didn't mean to hit on your fiance.
She's seriously trying to shame this guy when he did nothing wrong. He clearly wanted to be left alone, and she is furious that he wasn't interested. It's not his fault that this woman can't talk to men.
The reason me and you can't be together is not because you film with guys. It's not because
you film with girls.
I film with girls. It's not because you have lack of communication. It's not because
you gaslight.
It's not because I gaslight you. You know what it really is? What's your cooking, bro? We can never be together because of that cooking.
You just named something that I can easily fix.
No, but you've been trying for years. How old are you now? 24?
No, I'll try harder.
No, I'm gonna try.
I bought a book.
You don't need book. It comes naturally, and it's just not coming naturally to you.
No, I still have growing to do.
It's insane how modern women think that if they're 25, then they're still children. By that age, you should have a job, you should be able to cook, clean, and take care of yourself. Too many of these women aren't even capable of doing that.
I've never met someone that cooks just like you.
Thank
and
you.
I don't mean in a good way.
Maybe that's why you guys are meant to be together.
Why?
Because you have a journey, right?
Yeah, gang, bro. I'm trying to make it to the journey. I'm not trying to die from food poisoning.
And no one's gonna food poison you. My food isn't deadly.
If anything, the food poisoning is going to help you lose the 50 pounds quicker.
I'll put the photo.
I'm gonna make a spaghetti taco.
That cooking is not savable.
You told me 8 out of 10.
Bro, I was trying to
You were trying to hit. You were trying to hit.
No, you didn't hit.
You gave me deli belly.
I gave you bubble gum?
Nah, I got the Sarah fever. I was like, oh my god, my stomach.
What makes no sense is how whenever a man says he wants a few home-cooked meals every once in a while, he's called an oppressive slave driver, right? But if a woman waits until she's 30 to learn how to cook, then she's a liberated boss babe. It makes no sense.
And another thing, if you are pregnant and you are single, you are the problem, because ain't no way in the world y'all should be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months pregnant and saying F y'all baby daddy before the baby even got here. You are a part of the problem, and the reason why you are a part of the problem is because you didn't pick correctly. I am so tired of seeing baby mamas being single before the baby even gets here. Y'all truly need to do better.
There was a reason why having multiple bedroom partners was considered shameful, but now if a woman hooks up with the wrong man and gets pregnant, she acts like she deserves a medal and a prize for being so reckless and stupid with her body.
Now, I'm never going to be one to say what a woman should and should not do. But why aren't y'all happy with yourself? This is madness. The whole entire world behind her is bending. What filter is this that y'all using to give yourselves hips and cakes? Everything in the background is warped. Why?
It's because social media thrives on the insecurities of women. That's why they have no problem using filters to make them look impossible. And the more ridiculous they look, the more attention they get.
I do realize that y'all good enough, right? Again, I'm in no position to tell you what to do with your body or your videos or how to alter your videos. Has social media brainwashed you so much to the point to where you feel this is what you got to do to live up to society's standards? This is not it. It's okay to not be built like that. Normalize being normal. You don't always have to have this Coke bottle shape. That's not the only desirable, aesthetically pleasing shape. Using filters to fake what you look like, that's a different level to me. Respectfully, of course. No.
Women like this don't want to be seen as good enough. Positive validation is worthless unless every single person is praising them, and if they aren't getting all of the validation, they will go to more and more extreme measures.
Is it so popular for women to be like, oh, I'll definitely ruin your life? Why? What is intriguing about that? Why not the exact opposite of that? Why not, I will be pleasant and enjoyable to be around? Why not improve my life instead? Why?
Modern women love to brag about hurting men because oftentimes they thrive off of the misery of other people. They're not capable of feeling any joy unless it's coming from a place of darkness. That's why they revel in the pain of other people. It's pretty damn disturbing. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.